So as you've probably seen, I just announced that I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail again this year. And ever since I've been telling people, I get a lot of the same questions, so I'm gonna go over all of those in this video. I wrote them real quick on my phone. Why am I doing the AT and not the Pacific Crest Trail? Is Cody coming with me? Am I going to be doing anything differently about this hike? And did I quit my job to do this? So let's get into it. So up first, why did I decide to hike the Appalachian Trail instead of doing one of the other long distance trails in the US, like the Pacific Crest Trail or the Continental Divide Trail? And for me, I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this super well, but it's not the idea of thru hiking or backpacking that I love and that's making me want to do this. It's strictly my love for the Appalachian Trail and the states that it goes through and just being close to home and just like the community of the Appalachian Trail. So all of those things are just driving me to do the AT. I don't feel that sort of connection to the other trails. They do sound cool, they do look gorgeous, and maybe one day I'll have that drive to do one of those trails and who knows, maybe be a triple crowner, but that's just not something I want right now. If I'm gonna go out and spend 4, 5, 6 months on a trail, I really want it to be the Appalachian Trail. It just feels like home to me. I feel like this is probably controversial, but I feel like there's also just a lot of aspects about the PCT that I feel like I personally wouldn't enjoy as much. Like the really long water carries and hiking through the desert and just the heat of it. I don't think I would enjoy how far apart the trail towns are, or the fact that I would probably have to hitchhike more, and just a couple things like that. Yeah, there are cons about the AT, like it probably rains more. I don't know exactly what the pros and cons are, but for me personally, there's a lot more pros to the Appalachian Trail than there are for the PCT. The second question, am I going sobo this time because I went nobo last time? And the answer is no. I am gonna go nobo again, or northbound from Georgia to Maine. Going nobo just makes a lot more sense right now with the lifestyle that I live. If you don't know, I own a gift shop. It's called Nahamsha Gifts, and it's in a summer resort type of area. So it makes most of its money in the summer months. So it just makes sense for me to be at work during those really busy times so I can kind of maximize my business and really give it my all so it can be successful. So going nobo on the AT, you can start earlier. So you can start in February or March and be done with the trail by June or July. And I can be home during those summer months to work. Plus I just got a boat a couple years ago and I just want to be home and able to boat during the summer months. If you do a sobo hike, it's more common to start the hike in June or July and then finish the hike in Georgia in the fall, and I wouldn't have a summer at home if I did it that way. So I am going nobo again. That is my preferred way to hike the AT. The next most popular question I get is if Cody is hiking the AT with me again. And the answer is no. So if you don't know, when I thru-hiked in 2021, I did most of the trail with my friend Cody, who I actually met on day 5 of the AT. I did not know him beforehand. Some people think I did. But we met at a water source on day 5. We saw each other on trail on and off for a week or two, and then by the time we hit mile like 300, we were hiking together, and then we kind of hiked together every day until we finished at Katahdin. So he was in a lot of my vlogs. You guys are probably familiar with him. I did throw it out to him in a text if he wanted to thru-hike the AT with me this year, but that's just not in his plans. It's honestly pretty weird that I am thru-hiking the AT twice in a 3-year time frame, so I wouldn't expect Cody or really anyone else to be interested in doing the AT twice in a 3-year span as well. I visited him in Ohio once and did some hiking out there. He visited me here. He went to my wedding last August and I saw him there and we tore up the dance floor. So we're very good friends. We're just not through hiking the trail together this year. People have been asking if I'm doing anything differently this time around when it comes to hiking the AT. And I kind of feel boring saying this, but the answer is no. I'm really happy with my hike in 2021, and there's not much that I feel like I need to change. There might be a couple new places that I want to explore, maybe some new hostels that I didn't get to stay at, but I'm just really happy with my experience. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change much, but we'll see. Watch the vlogs, see if I do anything differently. I do have a lot new gear, which I will share with you soon. I'll do a whole gear list. So I have new gear, but when it comes to like actually hiking the AT, I feel like there's not going to be much that's going to be new. And the last question is about my job. Now, it's really common for people to either quit their jobs to do a thru hike or get permission from their employers to take 5, 6, however many months off to do the hike. My situation's a little different because I am fully self-employed. Like I said, I have a shop called Nahamsha Gifts. It's both an online store, and since 2017, I've had a physical location for the shop in Meredith, New Hampshire. But as of today, I actually closed down my shop in Meredith, and I'm in the process of moving my shop from Meredith 15 minutes down the road to Guilford. My mom's amazing and has offered to help me get my new store in Guilford set up while I'm on the trail. So at the time of me recording this, I'm still at home for another month, so I can take this time to work with her and kind of share with her my vision and start laying out my new store. And while I'm gone, she's gonna start getting it set up, which is amazing. So when I get back, June or July or whenever that's gonna be, I will be back at the new Nahamsha Gifts in Guilford, and that's what I'm gonna be doing for work, as well as making YouTube videos. I forgot to mention this, but if you're curious about the gift shop side of my life, I actually have a second YouTube channel called Taylor at Nahamsha Gifts, where I document a lot of things from random days at work to this big move from Meredith to Guilford, and I tour the new store and show you what's going on. So that channel is linked in the description of this video, or you can just go to YouTube and type in Taylor at Nahamsha Gifts and subscribe to that channel, because I try not to talk about my gift shop that much on this channel, but it is such a big part of my life. So if you want that sort of content, head to that channel. Since telling people that I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail this year, those are for sure the most common questions that I've gotten. If you were also wondering about any of those things, maybe that cleared some things up for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.